Ministers agreed that we have to increase our attention to European scale-ups when it comes to access to finance at different stages on their development. It is evident that traditional loans from banks are not sufficient, and ministers showcased examples of new innovative financial products. Business angels, venture capital, or crowdfunding offer additional opportunities for funding at national level, but we need to think out of the box. The European steel industry is confronted with challenges which have put it under a huge pressure. There are several reasons for that, but the most important is certainly the surge in steel imports from China. This calls for adjustments, but China cannot solve its problem of steel overcapacity on the back of the European steel industry.
Real problem and the problems in Europe starts when trying to grow the company, going from the startups to the scale with what we call scale-ups. We agreed that we need really urgent action in Europe on this, on different levels, of course, national, European, regional, and we need to look at it very comprehensively from the angle of access to finances, which is extremely important, but it's not the only one problems, but also in terms of public procurements, for example, taxation, intellectual property valuation, matchmaking between the companies and the scale-ups. As you know, we adopted the communication on European agenda for the collaborative economy. What I want to underline again is that the Commission does not favor one business model over another. It is for consumers, not regulators, to choose which services and which business models they prefer. And our main job now is to ensure that existing EU law is consistently applied across the EU single market. Let me mention also very shortly signature or completing signature of the joint initiative on standardization. This is important for industry, this is important for our companies, especially SMEs, but not only. Thanks to the efforts of Slovak presidency, we completed the process and we can really preserve the situation when Europe will be the hub of the standards globally.